All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the channel. Um, I kind of
Welcome to the
messed up a little bit. The
WBC
last fight,
Arena. What a night we expect this to
I
be.
forgot to shut
I'm
the
Todd
game down and
Grisham.
save the right way, so it didn't save.
Up first, King.
It's all too well because I was coming back to fight him
This
anyway.
bout, what a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. These athletes have been waiting on.
But this will be a good opportunity for me to try shit differently. If you hear some yelling in the background, that's my daughter. So, you know, throw a like on the live for my daughter. She in there watching TV or whatever. Coco Melon gets kids super excited these days. I don't know.
A long time to square off. Here we go.
Get back into this fight. Our last fight, if you watched the last stream, I kind of was not
Big hook to the
defensively
body.
responsible. I just was throwing shit.
Has to be
And
careful
which
for
I'm
that
gonna be a
receipt.
little bit
It's
more
always
defensively
coming.
responsible, but I'm still throw shit. But really good work. Everything was good.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Trying to land that jab. Good counter punch.
I'm saying I really something different work. I'm really good.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
I'm a
I'm
little
just
bit
that
more
notch
focused
above
for
you.
this too. That's
So I
not
got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It should be a good day for sure.
Straight right just misses. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. There's a counter shot.
It's like I always say, every time I get on stream, something crazy started happening. Like people started doing wild shit out
Right
there,
hook won't score.
all types of shit.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
The round one in the books.
Well, we know they've got the
I just
advantage
went ahead
so
and
far,
took
but
that
how does
round.
this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this
I
is too
really
easy.
got the full
If they keep
intensity
this
of
thing
knocking
kind
this
of
man
pacing,
out. So
they've got this fight.
I'm gonna just keep it light until like the 6th round. Then I'm gonna let him do his little thing, then keep doing something. Still be defensively responsible, but in the 6th round, I think I'm gonna try to take over. Hopefully, I can have him tired by then, because I'm basically throwing body shots. I'm gonna have to put
Here's the
together
bell for round two.
combinations, of course.
That last round was huge
But
for him, Johnny. How does he keep the
just
momentum
one round
going?
is good enough for
Todd,
me
my
right now.
motto is, if it's not
Ain't gonna lie.
broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land that jab. That counter shot lands.
I can't duck that shit, like he too fast.
Straight right
So I
just
gotta
misses.
kind of stay out of the way.
Those counter punches have to hurt.
And I get tagged a lot coming on jabs and straights because my controller makes me do this thing where I slide to it. I don't be pressing it, but I guess I be
Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
holding the buttons too hard or something. You trying to combo it now.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
I really just trying to show him some footwork. looking for something I can do quick and tagging, playing defense, looking for some quick offense and getting out the way.
Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, that was straight from the goal. That should go straight. But you see he holding my body, so he feels to the body.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't,
I'm going to try to slow the pace up just a little bit, see if I can get back to 95% stamina.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He missed 2 hooks, so I went straight to the body, right? He missed another hook, went straight to the body. So my swelling up around here, as y'all can see, you know, I've been trying to conserve it. It's still starting to become a conserve.
That jab misses.
I was digging to the body, that's all though.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
If I get my stamina to,
How can you separate
I probably won't get 95. Hopefully I can get like
tonight for the judges.
93.
Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter.
I done did enough for him this round, but if he keep being aggressive, I gotta get him there. Get that body
Don't
wide
want
open, I
to
gotta
trade
take it.
shots. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go
Yeah,
again.
I forgot this guy had like 90 something speed.
Very
Like
close
100%
round
speed,
with
I
10
think.
seconds to
Or he's
go.
at 99, close to it. So I just gotta watch that quick hand. So we should be at least 90, about
There's no
93,
secret who has the
92
advantage after
speed.
that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
92 is
And the
cool.
cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no
We
doubt
get
about who
to
won that last
95.
round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Perfect counter shot.
Let me get that body shot. That guy is like that. Why would he still be here? Unless he wanted me to go to his body, right?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched,
Wow.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say,
Okay,
you know what,
that
I'm
should be
just
something
that
incredible,
notch above
which
you,
he's not.
so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, yeah, this is when you take the risk instead of like taking a little too much fights and easy fights to get your rankings up. I just jumped up the rankings as fast as I could again.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This
The
round
one thing
still up for
about
grabs
boxing,
with just
man,
10
even though it
seconds to
is
go.
about punching, it is about having good footwork and setting up punches.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes,
Yeah,
there's no
so
doubt
that's
who
not
won
bad.
that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it
That's
look
not
so,
bad.
so
So
easy.
our power is gonna carry over, start doing some damage. That's one caveat to good
There's the
stamina.
bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum
Your
going
party
after
power
that
will
last
carry over to
huge
the later
round for
rounds.
him?
Todd, my
So
motto
it's
is,
almost like I'm
if it's
flipping
not
the script
broken,
on
why
it.
change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing
He
because
was
you've
waiting
won
for me
that
to go
hands
that
down.
right, but you see how I don't see the right hand. Couple sequences, like I throw it, but it's not very often since I was trying to break him down. He automatically knew when it was coming. Crazy. That's
Nice
not
counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the
like
charts.
AI is pretty decent. If you think about it, the way AI adapts to what you do,
Beautiful counter punch.
it just don't. The one thing about AI, it just don't learn fast. They good with the information that's already out here. Like that's one
Left-handed
thing
jab doesn't
like
quite
humans
score.
can't really do. As far as like, it's hard to
Misses
maintain
that jab.
everything in the world, right? As far as knowledge, so that's what AI does. But as far as like learning on the fly, like they ain't too bright.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill
Like
for
when you
skill,
operate this,
tap
you
for
will
tap,
always have
just
the
like a
ability.
match
Like
made
they
in
go off
heaven.
probability too, but you
Beautiful
will always
counter
have the
shot.
ability to shape the system. A lot of times it just takes a little bit of paying attention. Like it's crazy how they came up with a movie Terminator and then AI comes about and actually got robots.
Jab
But
slightly off target. Nice counter.
the thing about robots is, if we have robots, it's going to create a capitalist system because the
Not a lot
richer
of
person
punch
can have all the
output. Thought there
robots.
would be some
You
more
know,
action here.
and it's
You
going
know
to
the
be one
scorecards
robot
are
that
going to
can
be
do
all
everything.
over the
It's going to
place
cut
in
all
this
the
one.
people to work out, but it's going to always be that little, you know, a little portion of hope because AI does deal basically with probability
After
and
what we saw
already
in that
captured
last round, it's
information.
pretty obvious who has the
Now the
advantage.
human
Some
brain,
they
as
don't
long
get
as you
complacent
obtain
because it's
like
too easy. If they
creativity
keep
or,
this same
you
kind
know,
of pace up, they've got
pretty
this fight.
much we all are creative in our ways and we think of different ways to do the same thing over and like we come up with this over history. So it's like it's an energy that the human race has that the AI can never actually duplicate. So just with the thought of AI coming into place, it is kind of scary. But if you think about it, humans always have the advantage because we program AI. Now it's getting to a fact of where AI is programming AI.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
It's almost like incestuous family, right? Somebody will come out slow.
And there's the bell for round 6. They've got all the
So
momentum on their side
AI,
after
I
that
think
last
AI is
round.
really
Let's
going
see what they
to
do here.
destroy
Todd,
itself.
my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And then you got to think, what if AI are just the voices of the people who are gone? You know,
Which one of
'cause
these
what happens
athletes
after we
is
die,
going to be
right?
the first to get rocked?
Like me, I don't
Every time
believe.
they
I
throw a
believe in
shot, they get
spirits.
countered.
I believe in different dimensions and things like that. I do believe that.
How
But
about
then you
that
have
time
these
counter shot?
podcasters and these things you see on YouTube and these different documentaries saying like
Like
for
to
instance,
see
I watched
someone
a
use a jab here to
documentary on
establish
YouTube
a
where this guy
boxing
stated
presence,
that
but no, they just
the
want to
army has
fight.
such like high tech they could take an infrared camera to the graveyard and see spirits walk around.
Well done with that counter shot.
You know, that'll make you think.
And he wasn't ready for
Look at
that
this guy
counter
coming in.
punch.
That's my fault. Like I was just chilling. I was like,
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it
I
be?
think you ready to go in there. But back to the AI conversation. I think AI is gonna find damn. I think AI is gonna find its way to the swarm and stuff.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out.
And then again, everything gonna be exposed.
Counter lands.
We always feel like
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
the people in the higher powers are so smart, but the one thing I can understand is if Donald Trump the president and he run everything, or
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously
pretty
hope
much
the
you could call
judges
him the
kept their
captain
eye
over
on
the
this
CIA,
fight, because if they
not the
haven't,
CIA, well,
it's
the
gonna be
CIA
absolute
and the FBI. This is gonna sound crazy for what I'm about to say, but just think about it. They can't be so well in power because why not just burn Epstein files if you scared of what's in it? Why not just get rid of it? That lets you know like the people that they put on TV in these roles are just puppets. You don't got no power like that for real. You know? And the president doesn't really have too much power. Like as far as like being diplomatic, yes.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why
But as
change
far
it?
as like
An
being
excellent last
protected,
round,
yes.
everything works.
And
Wait
making
for the
decisions,
reaction.
yes. But not
Until
even
then,
making decisions.
keep doing what you've just been
The
doing
House
because
makes the
you've won that
decisions.
hands
They
down.
vote. The president can bring up a bill, or he can propose a notion. It has to go to the House to be voted on.
You'd like to see more jabs.
So, I mean, he got a prestigious position. They're just like Bill Clinton. Like, if the president had some type of power, right? It wouldn't have, nobody would have never known about no damn Monica Lewinsky. You see what I'm saying? So it lets you know these people are just pawns, like just a regular run of the mill, like prostitute. I ain't call her prostitute because she was educated. Well, just like an office hand gonna come and no, bro, you the president, bro. I'm pretty sure you had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Bunch of stuff you could have do. That's how I know they just can't be that smart.
That left hook missed.
And people talk about Barack. But one thing Barack did was what's going on in Barack House, stay in Barack House. No wife out doing this or this, that, no divorce rumors, no nothing. And just imagine if it was, right? There had been a whole nother narrative. It wouldn't have been about how dissatisfied people are with his job in the White House, which, I mean, I don't rock with politics, because politics are for idiots. But I do remember the unemployment rate dropped from like 14% to 8%, and that was when Obama was in the White House. I don't get into politics, but I do remember I was working a job. The rent was $500 a month. You could get you in the South. You could get you a 3-bedroom, $500 a month, like 6. This was back in 2008 to 2016. You fast forward to the future, a 2-bedroom will cost you like almost $1,500. A 1-bedroom will cost you $1,500, especially if you want to put yourself in something decent. It's going to cost you more. Now the unemployment rate still is declining. You get stimuluses every year under Donald Trump. But the only thing I want to ask is, anybody noticing how much stuff costs? Everybody's so satisfied and wants to get rid of immigrants, which I totally agree with that. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. And it is what it is. I feel like you need to give people opportunities. If we gonna send these people back to these countries, let's make sure they're connected. Let's do it the right way. There's no need to be nasty and mean about it. If these people got to go to jail, let's get them to jail. when you go to jail, it is what it is. So however you get treated in jail is fine. But I'm talking about your regular run of the mill, somebody who visa. We shouldn't be drawing guns at these people. These aren't violent people. We should just mediate, have a conversation, get them connected. Like, there's ways that we could do it. Like, you could let them go live their normal life, maybe with an ankle bracelet until they get placed. You know, just put them on alert. Like, yeah, we gotta put y'all in our bag. We,
So close,
or if we was gonna do that, then they have to pay fine. Think about this one. If we aren't a citizen of another country, we can't stay over there. We get deported, and that's just life. Even if a slave ran away from America in the 1800s, matter of fact, let's say if slavery was still around and a slave ran away. Matter of fact, fuck it. Let's go back to slavery time. If you was a slave and you ran from the South, you escaped from the South and you went to the North where slavery was abolished, right? You got some cases where you could have stayed, and, people would have, but you still was not a free man. You was getting sent back. They was calling your people, those who was in the middle, was calling your people saying, hey man, I got sent a letter saying, I got your slaves down here, like, come get them, all type of stuff. So it's not that black and white as people make it, man. It's really not. You gotta have papers. And that's what everybody voted on. That's how everybody's satisfied having that, the world being built on. So everybody got to play by them rules.
Can you keep this up? Me personally,
that's just how I go. But I feel like it should be steps and ways to make sure we get people to where they need to be safely. Most definitely. Like all this talk of despise and hatred and the reason for doing it, like, I know it's a lot of illegal immigrants who have committed murders, who are making money, like messing up the economy because per the government, like they're not paying taxes. And that makes sense. Like that's not right? That's breaking the law. So I can understand that, right? Next part is this right here. It is people actually committing crimes, murders, like who aren't fingerprinted in the system, like who you never have the ability to catch. Like this person is a document, almost like they're a ghost. And for security purposes, like for terrorist reasons, like you can see why that would be a concern. Anybody can slip into the country. That's why those people need to go. If you got a situation where somebody committing murders, like we gotta what? I'm not losing this fight. I'm not losing this. It's perfect. But if you got a situation where murders are being committed, right? You got the person who did it, DNA or whatever the case may be, you got them tied to it. Think about it. Just put a lot of food in jail. Put them in supervised custody. Like get a couple people watch the man day and night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they eat, what the case may be. Get in touch with their people. Hey man, I got your people. Come get them. Boom. That's it. It's no. I mean, American citizens suffer like excessive force from police brutality. So like, it's a problem, but ain't no need to push that in the front of everybody else.
This is what you call championship rounds.
It's like people's arguments are so absent-minded. Like the fact of the matter is, I can't go to London and say,
This place
hey,
is
I'm
ruined.
going to London, and just stay over there.
Both men
You
step
can't
back
do
for
that.
just a moment.
You know what I'm saying? And it's because of the laws. It's because of London's laws. You have to have citizenship
Not a lot of
in
punch
Europe
output.
or
Thought there
London,
might be
whatever.
more action here.
You know? In these ways, you can't change the rules. So why do people in the U.S. want the U.S. to change the rules and just let everybody over here when there
When are we going to
is
see a jab from
statistics
these
that
two?
show crimes are being committed by, undocumented immigrants,
Halfway through the round, and man,
unregistered
these two are
aliens, or whatever
going
you want
at
to
it.
call them.
Skill for
You know what I'm
skill,
saying?
tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It is something that needs to be addressed. So I'm not
Deciding
that
to
when
let
it
it
comes to
all
those
hang out
politics,
here in
I'm
this
not mad
round.
at that.
Catch and shoot.
And a lot of
Nice
Donald,
counter
I think
punch
Donald
right up
Trump,
the
I like
middle.
Donald Trump. I'm gonna tell you why I like him. Because
They both
he might
want the
not say
knockout.
things how you want him to say it, but he be keeping it real.
Nice counter
Like,
punch.
like
And it took one
I
punch
saw
to put
Dave
both
Chappelle did a
folks
skit
down.
one
And
time.
that
He was
body
talking about
shot
George Bush.
folded him like an
He was acting
old
like George
t-shirt.
Bush, right?
And I've got to see that
And
again.
the whole
Where did
skit,
that come from?
he was saying all about everything he did and all his accomplishments, and they kept asking him about the oil. I'm like, damn, man, everything. Listen, man. If I'm doing all this good shit, don't ask me about no damn oil. Basically, that was the premise of the skit. Like, if I'm doing all this positive stuff, why you asking me about oil? Like, this is me. I'm an American, right?
Another win, another
Well, I
unanimous
guess I'm
decision
what you would call
victory.
an
This is the
American, right?
last thing we expected. What a fight.
Donald
What
Trump said
style.
he gonna
What a
send out
pace. To get a unanimous
tariff
decision. That is mad, isn't
like
it? I didn't see that
payments
coming.
to
I thought
everybody,
this would be tight.
right?
This is nowhere near tight.
Y'all worry about the Epstein files. All I'm saying is shut the fuck up about Epstein files so we can get this money. You wanna know why? Because I'm worrying about myself. Let me get this money. And if everybody was in an isolated scenario, it'd be the same thing. Like, let me get this money. Because you know what? Things happen every day. People know they happen. And everybody turns a blank eye, but when it becomes a public issue, that's when everybody cry and outrage and disgust. You think I'm lying? Every day in America, especially when the 60s, 70s, 80s in the South, even 50s, poor black families wouldn't have money to eat, couldn't get the basic necessities, didn't live in the proper necessities. But yet there were foundations built to save a child in Africa, and nobody thought nothing was wrong with it. You got public outcry about things in other countries, but you ignore what goes on in your country. All that make a wish and donate to a child, if we donated that in our own economy, see, the fact of the matter is that was donated to somebody's pockets. As a matter of fact, you rarely even see advertisements for such things. Something so good and positive, you think it lasts forever, right? And that's when it comes down to the simple fact that you can't believe everything you see. And a lot of people don't really feel or have compassion for these situations. It's just public outcry. Like, and to me, I feel like this right here, man. I don't feel like joining no crowd. Like, so just because everybody's screaming one thing, that mean I gotta scream the same thing. That's not being an individual. That's being controlled. And a lot of people have to realize that that's how the government controls us. A lie People can turn a lie into fact with enough people believing it. Well, I won't even say fact, I'll say a perceived fact. This is one thing we know, and I'll go biblically. Once you get married, committing adultery is a sin. We know this. So it's almost like the way we glorify these Hollywood relationships, like, makes it acceptable. Now, I'm not saying it makes it acceptable for everybody, but you know the overall perceived, like, just take Clarissa Shields and Papoose. Like, I'm not judging nobody with relationships, but I'm just saying if you're going by the standards of the Bible, that's all off. No matter what the case is, it's all off. There's supposed to be no infiltrating the marriage. It's not supposed to be any divorce, you know. So when it comes down to it, it's like everything that's being accepted is not correct. But it's accepted. And people will say, well, it's not accepted by me. I don't. But you gotta look at it. If you indulge in it, or if you even pay attention too long to that stuff, you pretty much accepting it. Like, things that aren't acceptable, you close your ears to. But just remember now, we are the same country that donated, or quote unquote donated money overseas to feed children, and we had millions starving. Like, it's just, you don't even have to be the type that does like historical homework. You just got to look at the signs and the trends of modern day society. Like, compare it, like, today to the earliest time you can remember in your life. It's nothing like that. You just gotta go in the store and get some bread for like, shit, 89 cents, a roll of bread, 89 cents. Get you a carton of eggs for $1.50. Matter of fact, you could get you a carton of eggs for like 69 cents. That used to be the big ones. I'd be like, dang, boy, this is a lot of eggs for cheap. I remember thinking that. I remember thinking you could get you some ground beef. You probably could get like a pound of ground beef for like $8. Matter of fact, 2 pound. Matter of fact, more than a pound,
It's
probably
time for the talking to
5 or 6
stop and
pounds
the
of ground
fighting
beef for
to
like $8.
start. This should be good. I'm
What's
John
happening,
Grisham,
brother?
and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the
I'm
tape.
just
First
streaming,
up,
man,
Kingmaker. As you can see, they will enjoy.
making content.
But
Probably
first,
gonna chop up some of
Kingmaker
this.
from the United States of America, coming off a very
Probably
close
gonna chop
win.
up some of this to make some clips. Put on my shorts.
This bout is
Just making
waited a
content.
long time for this fight. And there's the bell to start round one. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Swing and a miss with the jab. Right hook misses. There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook won't score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I'm about to break this food down. Like, I can't remember what I trained on, really. I was all over the place in training. I'm gonna break this food down.
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punching. They block the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
You really want that? Yeah, that's crazy.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
It's crazy. That's weak, man.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Not gonna lie, I really want to fight that last dude again, man. Like, that dude was cheating, bro. Like, he was only ranked like 87. But he been throwing them things, man. Like, this dude right here got power too, but you see I ain't swelling yet. But yeah, like, back to like real life conversations, like, yo, it's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world.
If it's not broken, why change
It's almost like
an excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because
people acting like that shit cool. Like, it ain't cool. I ain't saying you judge nobody, but why we sitting up here making conversation about this shit? Like, one thing that I do agree on is, like, even though I said that thing about Trump and that money, we do need to get to the bottom of the Epstein files, so these people need to be in jail, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's some people right now chasing little kids around,
Believe what
killing
we
little
are
kids and shit,
seeing.
and we ain't releasing these lists. Like, these people need to be held accountable for the things that they did. Like, Donald Trump need to let that money go, but everybody else in the files need to, like, let's let everybody else name out other than Donald Trump. Real talk.
Straight right just misses. Pretty
Until you
close
get that
strike
money,
here in this round.
and
They're
then
so
put a name
close,
in.
so close. How can you separate them? It's going to
Matter
be
of fact, if
hard
y'all want to
night
do it like that,
tonight for the judges.
let's just wait till he give us his money and then release everybody
Straight
name.
right just misses.
Let's just get this money first.
Beautiful counter
Like I said,
punch.
I'm speaking from, you know, shit. What you call it, middle class?
Has to be
Lower the middle
careful from
class,
that
nigga?
receipt. It's
Yeah,
always
we ain't
coming.
making no money down here. Just send that check, nigga. That's it.
You'd like
You know
to
what I'm
see
saying?
more jabs.
Just send it. Like, everybody want to get morally conscious at certain times, man. Like,
He threw a
bro,
punch and just got countered.
I want to say something too on some real, on some normal stuff. Like, I ain't
Very
even talking
competitive
like
round
from,
with
you
10
know, like people
seconds
feel like
left.
you gotta have like an educated stance to say certain things. I'm beating this nigga ass. Hold on. Yeah, this nigga is chopped.
I promise you, all
But
three judges here are going to give that round
that
to Bill
lady
Who.
As long as they don't get complacent
that
and
hit
think
that
this is
man with
too
that
easy.
car
If they
and
keep
got,
this
you
same
know,
kind of pace
pow
up,
pow.
they've got this fight.
What's the uproar? Like, I know I could see her family saying, "Oh, I'm sad, sorry she's gone," but she did that to herself, really though. When I say this, I'm not trying to be
Here's the bell
disrespectful or
start round 4.
insensitive,
This
but
fight has been
that's how
very
shit goes in
one-sided.
America.
What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my
Like,
motto is,
I'm
if
sorry,
it's
that's
not
how shit
broken,
goes.
why
Like,
change it?
if
An
them a black
excellent last
person,
round,
people would have
everything
been
worked.
outraged too.
Wait
But
for
some
the
black people would have
reaction.
been like, and there've
Until
been
then,
white people on
keep
TV
doing what
saying,
you've just been doing
just
because
like
you've won that
you
hands
see
down.
ICE, they released the statement. The director of ICE released a statement. She was like, the officer did what he had to do, and that's fucking true.
No rest for the weary.
Nobody feel like a police officer should shoot you, but I feel like you shouldn't do nothing to make a motherfucker want to shoot you or feel like they have to.
Punch, counter
That's how I
punch.
feel. This the society we live in.
That counter
Like as a
shot
man,
lands.
I don't feel like I got to be tough all the time. Like I've been around people with guns all the time and don't be intimidated with no guns, because I don't feel like I got to take it there.
Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Me pissing a bunch of niggas off for guns make me a tough guy? Fuck no. Like,
Good counter punch.
man, even if you want
Straight
some
right
bullshit,
just
bro, I'm not
misses.
giving you no reason. So let me tell
Back
you
and
this:
forth they
if
go in
that
this
was me,
round. The momentum
and
continues
the
to
officer
shift.
say, "Man, stop your car,"
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
or
Tap
"Get
for
out your
tap.
car,"
Now this fight will say,
because
you
at
know
that
what,
point in
I'm
time,
just that
she was
notch
about to
above
be
you.
detained.
And so I got to respect both of
You
them.
think I'm gonna pull
More
off?
than happy.
Fuck no. You know, I got my dog in the car and I'm gonna pull off.
How about that
Somebody else
time
in the
counter
car and I'm
shot?
gonna pull off. No, I'm gonna stop the car. I'm like, what y'all want me to do?
These two were
I'm
made
gonna
for each
de-escalate the
other.
situation that I caused. Like, you gotta take accountability, man. Like, that's crazy, man.
Throws the jab but does not score. Beautiful counter shot.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, because this is the real world we live in, and I know
Those
everybody
counter
say everybody
punches
got
have to
different
hurt.
situations. But
This
I done
round
been
still
pulled
under
over by
wraps with just
police with
10
that work
seconds
in
to
the car.
go.
Like, and they know I had it in me. You know what I'm saying? And they ask me, they like, you got something in the car? And I be like, all right, hold on. I got something in it.
Talk about a one-sided
Sometimes they'll
3
look at
minutes
it,
we
man,
just saw.
go like nothing but
Without
weed
a
though.
doubt, made
But
it look
sometimes they'll look at it,
so
man,
easy.
go on about your way. Won't even take it. Sometimes they'll know, won't even search me. Just cause how I approach them and how I talk to them. Like, listen, man, you got me. Not even saying you got me, but almost I'm being polite when it get down to the questioning. You got me. So many times I done got out of situations with police to the fact that I know personally, maybe it's something about my spirit. It's the way that you conduct
On to the
yourself.
5th we go. Coming off
I
that
didn't
great
feel
round, let's see if they can
demasculated in any of
build
them
on
situations
momentum
because you
here.
know what? I
Todd,
accepted
my
the
motto
fact
is,
that, hey,
if
I'm
it's not
fucked up.
broken, why change it?
They got me.
An excellent last round,
Like, I
everything
took
worked.
accountability
Wait
for
for
my
the
shit.
reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That's all a lot of people need to
Counter
do
punch.
is learn to
Ah,
take
good clean.
accountability, man. Stop all that bitching all the time. Like if you do some fucked up shit, okay, and some fucked up shit happen, okay, then you might not like the consequences, but you're like, damn, I did do this shit to make this shit happen.
Perfect counter
And
shot.
stop fucking complaining. People kill me with
Not a
that
lot of
complaining,
punch
bro.
output.
Like,
Thought there might be more action
Segway,
here.
I'm beating this nigga ass too. But this just, you know,
Has to be careful for that
this is
receipt.
my
It's
thoughts
always
on certain
coming.
situations.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And he scores
And
on
I'm
the
not an
counter.
advocate of the
Back and
police
forth they
at
go.
all.
Neither fighter
But
willing
I
to back
hate,
down.
I ain't gonna say I hate the
Super
police,
skill.
but I do
Tap
not
for
like them.
tap.
Don't
Snap the
trust
match made in heaven.
them. Like, that complaining,
Nice
that
counter.
complaining shit to me is like, I feel like you complain internally.
Nice slip to avoid
Like
the jab.
and, you know, nobody's perfect. Like I
Nice
complain too,
counter
but you know, I
shot.
complain to myself. I'm like, damn man, how you fall for that?
Nice counter shot.
You was doing so good, bro. How you did that? I complain to myself. I take
Answering that
accountability
right
for the
hook.
things I do. And there's a lot that I
Perfect
feel like
counter
I could
lands.
complain about. However,
Only catching the
it's
air with that
like,
hook.
man, why complain? Because nobody cares. They just want to get
Despite
your
what the
business.
judges' scorecards read,
And
there
then
are
after
no
everybody
losers in
got your
this one.
business, you feeling dumb because everybody know your business. Nobody cares. Life is like a big old pyramid scheme,
Well,
and
there's no
everybody's
doubt
trying to
about
get
who
you
won that
on
round.
their
I
side
seriously
because
hope
their
the
side is
judges
the
kept their
best.
eye on this fight, because if they haven't,
And you know,
there's
at
going to
the
be an
end of the day,
absolute
you will
brawl.
find being an individual gives you so much more freedom. You do things because you want to. You find happiness in the things that matter to you and not what matters to everybody else. That's why I never really could hang with large groups of people, because the large groups of people often seem to look up to one person. Like the way I'm set up, like if I ain't that one person, then hey man, I feel like my growth is stunning. If I am that person that people look up to, that means they're in good hands because I'm always thinking. I'm always trying to elevate. But if you can't trust the person that you
Unfortunately,
looking
this
up
fighter
to,
not going to get more
you
time to
wasting time.
heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You gotta take. That's why individuality is the best thing in the world.
There's the
The
bell
best
for
thing.
round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change
But
it? An
you know, like I
excellent
said, it's
last
all.
round,
It's. I
everything
feel like
worked.
everything is
Wait
all.
for the reaction. Until then,
Nothing
keep
is by
doing what you've
mistake.
just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Youth is being programmed to the point to where everybody thinks that certain things are just certain way of being
He
is cool.
wasn't ready for
Like
that counter punch.
I remember growing up in the '90s and listening to rap
Wait a
music and
minute.
just
Why
remember
weren't they
thinking, damn,
covering
you got
up?
well these people making up
I
these
thought
stories
that
and
was
these
going to be a
stories sounding
knockdown at
mad
least.
believable. Like,
Defense,
but you
defense,
never
defense
could
is
see
everything,
people actually
because
going
they
out and
got
killing
shocked
people,
once, they
and
know they
even though
can come
it was
again.
going
So
on,
for now, just
but
defend, work your defense,
nowhere
blocking and
near
stopping and shooting.
how it is now. There's so many rappers dying. Like, it,
Not a
like
lot of punch
just
output. Thought
go
there
on
would be
YouTube and
some more
Google
action here. What a round so
rappers that
far as we've
passed
reached the
from
halfway point.
2000 on up to
So close,
2006.
so close. How can you
It's
separate them?
almost like a
It's going to be a
surplus of
hard
20
night
rappers died.
tonight for
Like,
the judges.
because the things that are being programmed as being cool, like, what ever happened to getting money and getting out the way?
Nice exchange
Like,
here from both men.
people get money and want to start and feud wars and
Not a
all
lot of
type of
punch
stuff. Like,
output. Thought there might be
and
more
that's why I
action
say I
here.
could never be in a gang, because I'm not falling victim to that. Like,
Catch and shoot.
if I see a way out, I'm getting out. Like,
There's a counter shot. We win in
ain't
action,
no
and
brother more
we
important
are
to me than
giving
my
us
brother.
action.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no
This
family
round
more
can go
important to me
either
than
way.
my
10
family.
seconds to go.
Shit, or me, period. Like, ain't no family more important to me. That sounds egotistical to say, but it's the honest to God truth. When you start loving yourself,
Well, we know
you
they like
realize
the
that you
advantage
have to
so
protect
far,
the
but how
product,
does this
and the
match get turned
product is
around?
you.
You can't leave it up to the
Above
judges. It's up
everybody
to
else,
you,
you
the
are the product.
fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker
You are
on
the
the
seed
fighter.
that
Get out
blooms
there,
in the
get the job
ground,
done.
and the fruit that your branches bear feed the people under you. People love our destruction, and the thing about it is, they make you think that it's a tight grip that they have on us, right? But it's not a tight grip. It's just a mentality phase.
Todd, my
Like
motto
I
is,
said,
if it's not
Donald
broken, why
Trump, whether it was
change
a
it?
setup
An
or whatever,
excellent last round,
they shot
everything
this man
works.
in the ear,
Wait for the
right?
reaction. Until then,
Charlie
keep
Kirk, whether
doing
it's a
what you've just
setup,
been doing
whatever,
because you've won
they
that
shot
hands
this
down.
man in the neck. That lets you know that these people aren't untouchable, but yet we put them up like they are. Number one, we're programmed to think the president really do shit. The president don't do shit. They got to get passed. The president is the face for all the bullshit, basically. But we programmed to think. Let me get, bro. Yeah, man. We just have to be more conscious. And like I said, Dave Chappelle said something that I think will stick with me for the rest of my life. He was like, a conspiracy is a conspiracy. And just because you don't know what's going on, that doesn't mean that something's not
Perfect
going
big
on.
match. Skill for
You know what
skill,
I'm saying?
tap for tap.
Even if you don't
Now,
have all the
somebody will
answers,
say, you know what, I'm just
like
that notch above
somebody
you.
can tell.
And
I
so
remember
I
my
gotta
homeboy used to
respect
tell
you
me all the time. He was
more
like,
than
"Y'all,
that.
it's aliens." Like he used to tell us this back in like high school. I remember like he used to always want to talk about it, and we used to laugh so hard. Like we used to text him like alien emojis and all type of stuff. Like and he used to be getting mad at us. Fast forward like 20 years later, the government finally taught him some aliens were landed on this earth, and he was telling us all this stuff a long time ago. I say that to say this, man. Like you have to be the one that thinks outside of the box. Like being an individual is not like a choice these days. It's a way of survival. That's the only way you're gonna learn knowledge. That's the only way you're gonna break the cycle. Like you have to find yourself
Some people
because
get complacent.
the world
This is
is
too easy.
programmed
If they keep this
and
same kind of
everybody
pace up,
is on
they
some
got this
bullshit.
fight.
But you don't have to. It's people like me who just don't feed into it. Like I don't even listen to the radio. I barely watch TV. I'm just not interested because it's all some bullshit. Like I might check out the news just to see what's going on. Like I might try to clip a YouTube video or whatever. But I'm so out of tune with modern day society. Yeah, it's like it's so many ways. It's so many ways that you come to find when you start doing research on your own. You start to find things that was in your face the whole time. And when you start
Todd,
learning the
my
truth
motto
about a lot
is,
of
if it's
situations,
not
then that really
broken, why
lets you
change
know
it?
who
An
you are.
excellent last round,
You know,
everything works. Wait
once you
for the
realize or
reaction.
you can
Until then,
rationalize
keep
situations,
doing what you've just
like as
been
far as
doing
the
because you've
aliens
won
go,
that
I'm not
hands
gonna lie
down.
to you. Like my homeboy was like, and he told me about the aliens, right? And I still be laughing at it to this day when I think about the conversations how we used to pick at him and he used to be real mad. You came out. You remember Travis Major, and we used to always hang out, whatever. And he used to be we used to be playing the game. We used to be playing basketball, rapping, and somehow he'll always try to tell us about the aliens. Dog, we used to troll him so bad. He used to tell us like, y'all. He used to tell us like, y'all. I seen this video where,
Skill for skill, tap for
this
tap.
guy from
It's like a
NASA.
match made in heaven.
He was explaining and showing aliens and all type of stuff, and we used to laugh so bad. Like we used to be standing outside at night. We used to be looking at the stars like traps. You think them aliens can see? But I say that to say this: fast forward, right? It's aliens for real. You just gotta broaden our minds because, like I say, it's a conspiracy out there. It's a conspiracy over everything. We know it's a conspiracy in the music. Like they're not even hiding that anymore. Like as soon as these artists get their masters, excuse me, artists. Yeah. As soon as they get their masters, or as soon as they're about to get their masters, they die. Either they die or they go to jail. Like to understand to understand how they playing us against us is crazy. Because
see what they have in store for us in the
In my
next one.
mind,
Dominance
I
without
feel
a
like
doubt.
if you
It
drug
was
women,
so easy.
or excuse me, let me say this: if you lace drink beverages that your female company is going to drink in hopes for like a good time later, I feel like that's messed up stuff, despicable, all of that. And that's a big difference from you take some shit and she taking it too, and then y'all both hook up after that. Like it's based on perception. You see what I'm saying? I've never done no shit like that, but when I think about Bill Cosby and I think about how lackadaisically he answered those questions in his deposition, that's exactly what it was to me. Oh, you know what time it is? Hey, I'm about to put this in your drink.
As we get set for another
Yeah, put
round.
it in mine too. Let's toast. There's no way Bill Cosby was drugging the woman. You understand me? Like it's clear to see. It's clear to see. Michael Jackson been banging Diana
My
Ross,
motto is,
Madonna,
if it's not broken,
like
why
Princess
change it?
Diana,
An
and y'all trying to
excellent
tell
last run,
me
everything
y'all
worked.
really
Wait
trying to
for
tell
the
me he been messing
reaction.
with little
Until
girls.
then,
I mean little
keep
boys.
doing what you've just been doing because you've won that
I'm
hands
gonna
down.
repeat this. Michael Jackson been banging Diana Ross, Princess Diana, goddamn who the other one was? A bunch of famous people. Michael Jackson been taking them down like Chris Brown. People try to say Michael Jackson is soft. Michael Jackson beat Tupac up. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson wasn't no soft dude, bruh. He just did it. He just had a procedure which nobody knows whether it was needed or not. And I don't know Michael Jackson personally. I'm just telling you what I see. I ain't saying he ain't been a little weirdo, but let's think about it. I know one thing. A lot of things I didn't have as a child. When I grew up and I had kids, just feel like I felt the same excitement for seeing them have it that I would have had it.
So
Like
close,
when I
so
bought my
often.
daughters
How
their
can you
first Power
separate them?
Wheel, like
It's
we
going to be
never
a
had a Power
hard
Wheel
night
growing up.
tonight for the
Never.
judges.
We used to see the little kids riding on the Power Wheel. Like I used to go to my cousin's house and try to get on their Power Wheel, all type of shit. Like we never had that. So when I was able to get my daughters a Power Wheel and a little ATV Power Wheel, and when I was able to get my son an ATV Power Wheel, boy, that it felt amazing. So I imagine if Michael Jackson, yeah, Michael Jackson was super hood. Like the way they tried this man and the way that black people allowed it to happen, just because he was a smart businessman. That's number one. Then they try to set the narrative he was broke. Like Michael Jackson really owned the music, the whole music situation. He owned a lot of people masters. Michael Jackson owned some Beyonce songs. He owned the whole Beatles catalog. Like Michael Jackson is responsible, and well before he passed, I'll say, the man could have had enough money to buy Sony, but we yet believe that he had an overdose. You know, it's just certain things that I don't sit right with me. And like Dave Chappelle said, like you might not know everything in the conspiracy, but if it don't look right, that's enough to say it's a conspiracy because it's right in our eyes. Like it's just the way we allow them to break down our heroes, and we accept the fact that we don't know what goes on in daily life. Like one thing I can't stand is a person that does things to little kids, things like that. But that's the worst tag to put on somebody who hasn't done that.
My
Because
motto
a
is,
tag like
if
that
it's not
stays.
broken, why change it? An
I
excellent
mean,
last run,
unless you're a white
everything
person,
worked.
right?
Wait for the reaction. Until then,
And it's just
keep
real.
doing what you've just been doing
Elvis
because you've won
married
that
his
hands
daughter
down.
at age 14, 13, matter of fact. This type of shit was being done. Like if you think about it, if any of y'all, if anybody grandparents still alive or great parents, if you have any information on it, I guarantee you that your great granddaddy was at least 20 years older or at least 10 years older than your great grandma. That's the shit that people accepted back in the day. But then what they'll do is they'll use that against you. You see what I'm saying? I don't agree. I don't think an old man should be with a little girl. Definitely not. But they was doing it. Even if you read historical literature, you find these kings and queens was
So thought
being
this would be a mismatch. You were
like
sorely
given
wrong.
these
Skilled,
virgin
skilled.
little
Talk
girls,
about just like a match
age
made in
ranging
heaven.
from what, 9 to
Referee
11
taking a look here,
type
and if the
shit.
fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
This is in historical texture and literature,
And the referee will
even in
allow
the
this to
stories that we
continue.
read. Like nobody want to talk about what was it, Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, or whatever the name of that Mark Twain book is. Nobody don't ever want to talk about Nigger Jim. That's why you see what I'm saying? Like Nigger Jim was their friend, or they quote unquote
Punch out.
friend that they
Thought
use
there
and
would
shit
be
to do their
some more
manual
action
labor
here.
and shit. And Nigger Jim had a hard time. You know what I'm saying?
Despite what the judges'
But people
scorecards
try to
say,
cut
there
that
are
shit
no
out, but
rules in
that's
this
how it
one.
was. You know what I mean? But I'm saying the way things are or were back then, they try to use against you.
And that's
And I
it.
feel like it should be hard for
Unanimous
somebody to
decision
use
win.
They've done it before,
the
now they're
the
doing
way
it
that
again. And look
society
what's
was
happened.
in
A
the past
unanimous
against somebody
decision.
who
What
lived
a
up
way,
in that
what
society.
tactics, what a game
Do I
plan.
think Bill
You'd like
Cosby
to
was
see.
raping women? No. Do I think they was giving it up because he was Bill Cosby and maybe he can put me on the show? Yes. Do I think they was all of them was drug addicts back in the day? Yes. I don't. Bill Cosby don't strike me as the type of dude that would have to. This man was a CEO. Just as a normal principle, I'm a normal guy. In my prime, like, and yet, and that's my, and yet, boom, boom, exactly. And going to that point, like with the grandparents stuff, like we don't judge it because we knew that's how that was. Like, and that's long and gone. But you can't tell me back in the '90s, like back in the '90s, man, K1, you know this, bro. At junior high, waiting for the bus time because y'all bus used to come way before us. You used to go outside. You used to see people walking on campus, coming, getting the little girls off campus. I saw this. I promise you, I saw this dude. He had to been like, I ain't want to call no names, but I know exactly who these people is. But I remember one day in particular. He wasn't. He was in high school. Matter of fact, I think he might have been a junior or senior. This chick had been like 13 or whatever, whatever. He walk on the campus and they hug up kissing at the bus stop in front of the gym. And I'm like, yo, but that type of shit used to happen. All our administrators been banging little girls. The school knew. So it's just like when you notice that everybody fucked up or got some fucked up shit going on, like it's hard to really just pinpoint anybody out. I don't see why we be making people play the scapegoat. If everybody just fix their own shit personally, it won't be no scapegoat. But yeah, it's just you gotta. I personally believe like we gotta detach from modern day society and just get into lean more into our own morals and principles. Man, I think one of them dudes, man, they used to get caught all the time. Like you remember they used to stay getting arrested at the junior high and all type of stuff. Or like our middle school was wild. Like like these niggas used to be smoking outside, but my thing was niggas used to be walking on the campus, bro. Like they used to open the gates for the buses. Niggas used to be walking straight through. Like dog. I remember niggas used to walk from neighborhoods, right? And matter of fact, I remember Mr. Doja used to be trying to stop people because you had to be on a list of people pick people up. I remember Mr. Doja used to be trying to stop girls from going getting in the dudes' cars by the gate. Like I remember all of that. Like I used to be like working in the office and shit because I used to get kicked out of class a lot. I remember all of that. Like a bunch of them dudes got caught and they used to come right back, bro. Dog, it was a couple teachers, bro. It was a man. I ain't want to call nobody name out, but everybody already know. It was an administrator, and it was a couple teachers. Like them girls was fast. Them girls was fast at junior high, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like it's a lot of girls right now. he probably wouldn't look my way, but they been trying to throw it my way, and I just was a nerd, nigga. I didn't know much about nothing. Like, I was just a little. I ain't gonna say that I was a nerd, nigga, whatever. But I just, I was just going with the flow. Like the same me I was back then. I am now. I'm just a little bit more outspoken. Like I never really wanted to hang with a bunch of people. Like it was just maybe a couple of us every now and then. Something like that. I'd be kicking it by myself, but man, yeah, I know, yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't calling no names, but yeah, yeah. Even one of them, maybe another one, couple of them. One of them been a karate teacher, but like one was a bus driver, and he was like an administrator. He was a bus driver and administrator, and he used to teach karate. That should say enough. But I'm saying we accepted that shit back then, man. Like that shit crazy, man. So you mean to tell me a 23-year-old? Nah, let me stop. Let me get off of this because that's wild. Let me get into my next fight. Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He definitely was one. Because I remember he did get catch, and then we had a janitor. We had a janitor that had got caught with his daughter. He got his daughter. Well, you get what I'm saying. I don't want to say it, but his own daughter. He was doing some stuff to her or whatever. And he had got her pregnant. And I remember this because I think he was like the deacon in my church. So I that shit been going on, bro. I don't condone, and I feel like anybody who get catch doing that shit, you need to be persecuted to the highest extent. And I'm talking about the highest. But I'm not about to sit up here and start pointing people out when everybody know what's going on. Like I ain't gonna lie, I do be pointing white people out because they be doing some weird shit, bro. Like all of it is weird to me, but when you start kidnapping people and torturing people, like you need to get caught. Like, all of them need to get caught. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about some other shit, man. Like I got this situation going on, right? Where this lady, now we just gonna call this a funny story, right? So I don't want to be a player. I'm not a player, but I just can't. I don't. I live on my own terms, right? So I often do talk to different ladies, and you know, I know what they be on, like so. I don't try to make it nothing too serious or whatever. But I was talking to this chick, and we would just call her the weed lady, right? So, yeah, we would call her the weed lady, right? So I've been talking to her like off and on ever since like 2020, maybe 2021. So the whole time, right? I'm coming to her house. She got all the requirements. She doing everything she supposed to do, like or everything that these women be doing out here, as far as like entertaining guys or whatever. I'll put it like that. And she was the weed lady. She used to be selling weed, and she'd be giving me weed and all type of shit. I never, I never, ever, ever try to get serious with this lady, cause like first of all, she been like 10 years older than me, right? And I had a whole lot of other shit going on, but I was honest with her. I was like, yo, I'm just really looking to chill, like. You know, we can be cool. Like we ain't gotta do nothing. Like I could just kick it sometime. Basically, that's what I was on. But she kept pushing the issue. Whole time, chick had a dude, right? I knew she had a dude, and like back in the day, I ain't used to care. Like you telling me you ain't got no dude, so I ain't got nothing to do with y'all situation. I'm just go ahead and do what I gotta do. But anyway, that's how I treated it. Anyway, her and the dude must be got back on good terms. She started ghosting me off and on, off and on, off and on. And I knew what it was, so I wasn't tripping. I just move on to my next selection, or either I just chill. But she gonna hit me up out the blue a couple weeks ago, Tom. So, oh my God, mind you, I ain't talked to her in a couple years now. She's like, oh my God, I was trying to get in touch with you, such and such and such, 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 trying to hook up. So I already know what time it is. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get that mouth and I'm gonna get that throat. And this is just grown folks talk, so I'm sorry, but I hope y'all getting the story. I'm gonna go ahead and get the essentials. I'll put like that. I'm gonna drink all her stuff and I'm gonna smoke all her stuff and I'm gonna go, which is exactly what I did. I get up, pull up to the room, man. I pull up to the room and she want to talk about some old stuff and how she had a dude and she just adding dates that don't matter and ain't matching up. Like, lady, I knew you had a dude the whole time that I was talking to you. Like, and she wouldn't look stupid and getting her feelings. My thing is, I never was in my feelings because I knew the whole time. That's what this player shit about. Like women can't stand that shit. Like, why I gotta convince you to tell me the truth when I already know? Like, you gotta be educated. You know what I'm saying? And I always wonder how, at my age, can I still survive in this dating pool and dip and dive when I ain't even trying to stand out like nobody else? It's just because my mindset different. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and sweat nobody. Nobody. But anyway, long story short, why she hit me up? That's how so. She booking a 2 day hotel. Like I'ma stay a day. Oh man, I'm coming to smoke this lady shit and I'm leaving. And the moral of the story is this right here, man. Look, it's a dog eat dog world out here, man. You can either be the one eating or you can be the one getting eat. And I feel like this right here, like I was saying before, and how it all ties together. Perception is everything. Like, hmm perception is everything, man. That's just an example how I always maintain to come out on top of situations, and people either look at me like I'm wrong or people look at me like I'm rude. But if I have to ask you something and I look at your response and it's weird, it goes back to conspiracy. I might not know what the conspiracy is, but it's something going on with you. And the thing about trusting your own intuition and being an individual, you'll be able to pick up on the signs straight up. But I just feel like it's funny. Like, I done told this chick I don't want no girlfriend. Like right now, this was back when I was like, I I think I was right. I think me and her first started talking. I might have been 31. She might have been like 41, or I might have been 29. She might have been 30, something like that. I can't remember. But you see, you know what I'm saying? Like, and ain't don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with my older, mature women. If you 60 and you still bad, like we can get it cracking, like whatever. But my thing is this right here, like, how can you be 10 years older than me and still falling for the okey doke? Like that, your mind ain't strong enough, Queen. And I be telling you, Like, I don't want no girlfriend, but at the same point in time, you keep putting yourself in a situation. The world that we living in, and what does make me kind of like a bad person, but I don't give a fuck at times, is if you read the fine print and you still sign on the dotted line, the way the society we living in, if your name on that dotted line, you fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you agree to the terms, you fuck. I used to have this man, listen, yes, yes, yes. And to me, bro, ain't nothing better. Like, I don't even see how these dudes be liking these younger girls because ain't nothing better than a black woman who older. She still kept her body together. I don't even care if she got gray hair. It can be silky gray hair. But like, if I find that, like, hopefully she can be mid 40s so we can live together for a while. But if I can find me an older chick or a chick who got like an older swag, but she still put together, I'm marrying that bro, like straight up. Uh, but yeah, but yeah, man. Like I can't see how these women be that much older than me and they still don't know the game. Like I be trying to teach these young ones. Like I got one who is I think chick 33. Um, nah, me and her been dating ever since she was like 23. So when I say dating, y'all know what I mean. But she to the point of like she been around me so long, even when she been younger, that she feel like she know me and she know the game. And I be trying to tell her you don't. Like these girls, like for some reason they be thinking I don't know what it is. I don't know whether this is my demeanor or whatever. But they be thinking it's like easy to get over, and it's not. It's not easy. 2 weeks before the older chick, I was kicking it with the younger chick. Now this how solid I am now. Younger chick, like she well motivated, she keep money. Like she be trying to give me money and stuff, and I be like, what? I ain't taking none of your money or whatever, whatever. But what I will do is I'll just come and kick it with her, like, cause me and her been cool. It don't even have to be on no sex stuff or whatever. I be trying to really put her on game, like, and educate her, whatever, whatever. So anyway, me and her was like, was getting our thing on or whatever, but she called me to the room. Same scenario of the older chick trying to catch up, not knowing. You telling me stories about things and you saying things, and this is around the same time that I've been dealing with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's almost like I'm too smart for the game. Cause I be seeing shit coming. Like I knew it the whole time. So when I come across as emotionless, people think I don't care. It's like I don't care, but then it's like I see it. I saw it. And you ask yourself once again, how does this tie in with everything? It ties in because you have to pretty much close out what everybody else is talking about on the outside world and look deep inside yourself. Like you can get the answers to a lot of questions within your own morals and your values. Like, is this something that you would do? Is this something that you would accept? Like that type of thing. And then people often tell on themselves. So apply that to these stories that you read in the news or these headlines that are being shown. If you just apply that simple tactic, like you will start to see, I feel like you will start to figure out, even though you might not know in the beginning what the conspiracy is, you start to put it together. And I'm not saying do like follow people who, I'm not even saying following me who's saying this. Don't necessarily follow somebody who's saying this. Be intrigued and develop a thirst for the knowledge on your own. You never just want to trust 100% what anybody says. develop that thirst for the knowledge on of your own, and you will start to see, man. Everything ain't what it look like out here, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to start playing, but I was twisting up, man. My bad. Just save that, man. Just a little segue while I can roll up. Appreciate you guys' patience, and I apologize for being ill prepared. I just really be doing shit on the fly whenever I get time to stream. All right. So we going into training. As we get into the training, damn, what's my injury? Let's see. All right, so I have a shoulder strain. It's going to take about 6 weeks to fix, so we'll be able to do that in training camp. So for right, we're gonna take training camp kind of light. I think we'll just work on some defense, maybe some yoga. Nothing too stressful though. So let's get into it. So let's start it off with some defensive sparring. I'm gonna keep it defensive for the first couple of weeks. Another one. I want to stay away from the speed bag routine. And I want to stay away from anything too much offensive. I really want to stay away from jump rope too. So we'll pretty much be on these two probably the whole time. At least until that 6 weeks is up. All right, so now that our 6 weeks is up, we can get into some offensive sparring. We can get into some yoga, do a quick recovery. And then we'll just recover the way out. All right, so let's take a look at my opponent. My opponent is Mr. Jason Reed. I've whooped this guy like 3 times. Well, matter of fact, 5. As you can see, I beat him 5 times straight. Um, he has the not finished yet. Like I said, like when he get dazed, he'll come back, deal 30% increased damage till he's no longer dazed, which is crazy. Um, you got to sting like a bee, as you can see. And you got distance keeper. That's the one that really getting me because his jabs, the damage increased by 30%. I think mine is 10. But anyway, and he got runner's knee, so his endurance is affected. So I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy basically. So let's get into the fight. I might as well would have fought Roy Jones because I can't crack the top 5, and I'm steadily beating the dude ass who's in the 5th
Here we
position.
are getting ready for this showdown between these
The
two
the top
fighters.
4
Should
is
be a
just
good
full of
one.
champions.
I'm
So you
John
would think
Grisham. Alongside me,
I'm gonna just go ahead and see if I'm
first
lined up.
up, Kingmaker from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very
Facts.
close win.
So in my little deposition or rally for this game. Like, I really do like this game. Like,
And they'll be facing a
I
steal
haven't come
from
across a
Northern
game
Iowa.
that
Last time we
satisfies
saw
me
them in
like this
action,
game does.
suffered a
Like, there's
very
nothing
close
like
loss.
punching
We'll see
somebody
if
in the
their
face.
fortunes turn around here.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
You know, you can't punch somebody in the face physically in real life, man. You'll risk hurting yourself and that person and charges. But like, it's okay to do it in the
All the
video game.
talking has
I'm one
been
of the
done.
people
It's
who
time to
knows how
start
to
doing
like
the walking.
materialize
It's
things.
one of my
It's
favorite
just
movies.
entertainment. Like, I
I
wouldn't
can't
want to
get
go out and
enough
punch
of this
somebody in the
fight.
face in
Thousands of
real life.
fans here in attendance tonight, but when the
Like,
bell rings, there will only be two that we're
everything has
talking
to
about.
be not materialized. I mean, compartmentalized. Everything has to be compartmentalized. But for this first round,
Great to have you
hey,
with us,
I'm
fellas.
gonna try to
All
jab him
action
out.
affair. We expect big things, and I don't
I'm
think
gonna try
we're
to
going
jab
to
him
be
out. I be trying to
disappointed.
I be throwing like wild punches just to see what they gonna do. Cause they be
Straight
trying
right
to stay
just
still too
misses.
much. Man. I don't be liking that. I be wanting them to give me something to do. Like,
Nice slip to avoid the jab. There's a counter
God,
shot.
damn.
There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw
All
jabs,
right,
and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer.
all right. Let me see if I can get him to drop them hands consistently.
Do you
Come on,
believe
bro.
what we are seeing? I don't think it's going to
Come
be a
on, bro. What
boxing
you
match.
got?
This is going to be a fight.
Bop, bop, bop. It's just a swelling for me, man. Like,
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill.
he
Tap for
real
tap.
fast.
Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean.
He trying to be dominant on the right side, so I'm gonna take it to the left.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. And he scores with the counters. Both men step back for just a moment.
Mm,
You know the
waste that.
scorecards are going to be all over the place in
Dang.
this one.
I felt like I smothered a lot of his punches there.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Yeah, I
Dominance
felt like
without a doubt.
I
Made
think
look
I know how I'm
so
gonna get him.
easy.
I can't word it out right now. I just gotta let it play out. But I think I know how I'm gonna get him. I definitely think he's going down this round. And the next dude I fight might beat my ass. 'Cause I'm getting too used to this guy's style.
There's
All
the
right,
bell
let's
to
go.
start round two. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
Push him to
Wait
the
for the
left side.
reaction. Until then,
Yeah,
keep
keep
doing
moving.
what
That's
you've
all
just
right.
been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yeah. Oh,
He
he
threw a
got me
punch
now.
and just got countered. The jab doesn't quite
He should be
connect.
getting tired though.
Well done with that counter shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you out, though. That's gonna take
Counter
you out.
punch right up the middle.
This motherfucker fast. Let me slow it down.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Oh, and they got
Yes,
locked.
sir.
What a moment this is.
How you blocking body punch?
Trying to buy time.
That's all right.
It appears that the
That was
moment
a
of
trap.
trouble has
So just
passed,
remember,
at
he
least for now.
30%. Like,
Been a tough round so far.
his
It's been a
power
tough,
increased
tough round. What
30%
did he
based
do?
on his
At
traits
time when he gave
since
it
I
to
did.
Ronald, how are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point, and both
I'm
of these
still
fighters
rough
know the round
again.
is still up for grabs.
Like, I really want
Perfectly
him to get
matched,
busy because if he
skill for
get busy,
skill,
then we
tap
can
for
fight,
tap.
fight.
Now this fight will say,
Now
you
it's
know
really
what,
kind
I'm
of
just that
strategic.
notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two.
I'm really trying to set him up with a right uppercut.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I'll reach down. Got him. He's just too fast.
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
So we're gonna take this round out because I think he's gonna try to pull a fast one. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more defensive, pick and pop. It's gonna pick up this round. That's all I can say. I know he's coming, so I feel like I can daze him again too. So we'll see.
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent
Come on,
last
bro.
round, everything
Where you
works.
at?
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I got you. Got you. Yeah. Come on with it, bro. Come on.
Jab not finding its target.
Come on. Right into the uppercut. Y'all gotta rewind now. That right uppercut is sick though. I'm about to clip that.
Counter punching.
Come on into it. My man ain't want to throw no combination
Like
in
to
there
see
now.
more jabs.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss with the right hook.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, though?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
What's up?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always
Y'all gotta
coming.
rewind this. I'm fucking him up. I'm fucking him up. We gotta clip this. Oh, we gotta clip this one. What's up, though? Okay, you did it. You good one. Good one. You did that. Come here. Come here.
Counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score.
Come here. Yeah, you getting fucked up, bro. Come here.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Come on.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Look at the swelling now. That shit comes out of nowhere. Even when you block. Crazy. All right, we're going in the round four. Pretty much, I'm beating this man up. Like, we definitely gonna have to clip this one up. One thing I think I could work on is being a little bit more defensive. The only issue with that is like my left analog stick be giving me the blues. So I have to work around that a little bit. But getting back to the situation with this this older lady in this hotel. She's gonna ask me if I'm bringing smoke. No, I didn't want to come. I don't really want to come. You better make it worth my while. But anyway, let me get back into this fight. Alright, so if you were paying attention in the last round, I pretty much was turning it up on him a little bit because he was used to me just wanting to pick and pop. And I'm just really trying to work on my positioning as far as footwork with him now. Gaining distance and things like that. If I can get him to open up a little bit more, because he's going to get frustrated. Ooh, do you know how close that was? He had to block after that because he knew. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. Let me get my loose style so I can be a little bit more elusive. What's up, though? Come on, bro. I'm trying to
Straight
see
right,
what you
just
got, bro.
misses.
Come on. See you cranking it up now, bro. Straight to the body. Come on.
How about that time
I'm
counter
gonna walk
shot?
this fool down. Walk him down.
Halfway through the
Keep going.
round, and I don't know who's got the advantage.
Fuck, that
Great
was a bad
stuff.
punch, bro.
So
I got.
close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the
I'm gonna
judges.
walk this fool down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Every time they
Trying to
drop
run
their
so
guard,
bad.
they get caught. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. You miss with that jab.
Walk. Walk down. Walk down.
Perfect counter lands.
I'm on you, bro. Where you going? Walk down. Walk down. Walk
Those
down. Where you
counter
going?
punches have to
I'm on you.
hurt.
What's up? Where you gonna skip to? Walk down. Walk down.
Very close round with 10 seconds
Walk
to
down.
go.
Walk down. Come on. Walk down. Walk down. Walk down. Walk down. Yeah. These last 2 rounds are some decent shit.
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get
Not my
complacent, they
best
think
by
this is too
far.
easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
But these last 2 rounds has been some decent boxing. Like, of course, my coach gonna say some old hating shit. Like, but I feel like my coach need to just be quiet, bro. Cause I'm going to the body.
There's the bell to start round
A
5.
whole lot. I tried to
There's no
duck. He
doubt
just
about
too
who won
fast.
that last round. Let's see what he has
Look how
for us
fast them
here in
jabs
the
come
next
around.
one.
Todd, my motto is,
I got a
if it's not
time.
broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just
I
been doing
barely
because
ducked that
you've won
hook.
hands down.
Excuse me. Uppercut. Uppercut.
Good counter punch.
Oh, fuck.
It's all offense all the time.
Yeah.
That counter shot lands.
Y'all gotta hit that too.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
I mean, he doing his thing, man.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight
Y'all
will say, you know
y'all
what,
got
I'm just
ooh.
that notch above you,
Body
and so I
body
gotta
jab
respect
to the
both of them.
uppercut.
More than happy.
Excuse me. You gotta have the right angle though. I'm gonna show y'all. I think that shit gonna knock him out. If I can't get him with the overhand or the straight to the left uppercut, I'm gonna get him to the body shot to the right.
Beautiful counter shot. That uppercut just missed.
Yeah, he can't keep up. He's throwing shit, man. Getting tagged.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Yeah.
It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope
The swelling starting to be an issue.
because if they
I mean, he
haven't,
tagging
there's
me
gonna
every
be
once in a
absolute
while.
uproar.
Like, I was thinking more so to the body though, but I'm gonna keep it on.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's tired.
Back and forth they go.
Bro, I keep saying the same thing. Like, that's how I know AI be cheating, bro. Because he been
Not a
getting
lot
some
of punch
shit, bro.
output. Thought there might be more action here.
But his chin resistance is like I think it's like
Has to be
100 or
careful
something.
for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all
Oh,
the time.
okay, wait a minute. See, now he want to get busy, so hold on.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Come
Skill
on,
for
bro.
skill,
Like,
tap for
so
tap.
why you
It's
back it
like
up?
a match made in heaven.
Come on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That hook just can't find the target. This round
Man, I'm
could
gonna
go
take the rest
either
of this
way.
round.
10 seconds to go.
You would think, bro, but make sure if you stick around to the end of the fight, we gonna check out his stamina.
Dominant round there. Let's see how they
Now, if
respond
he
here
don't
in the
have a
next round.
concussion after this
Dominance,
fight, I don't know.
without a doubt, make it look so easy.
That man face clean.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. And he misses with that jab.
Damn.
Nice counter
Okay, you
shot.
mixing up now. That's good. That's good.
Just missed with that jab.
That's good. Damn.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Couldn't land that jab.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Okay, I got you. Come on.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do
Oh,
something
yeah.
different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
All right, we gonna take the eighth off. We gonna take the eighth off. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take the eighth off. Try to get this swelling down. Cause this man gotta go, bro. Like more, what more do you have to do to knock somebody out, right? Let's go.
Round 8, and we're off again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie
Oh
him up,
yeah, I got
hold
you now.
him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your
She
senses
gonna
have come
avoid
back.
me now. Yeah. It's all about the ankles. Yep. All right, sure. Oh,
Nice counter punch. Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. The fighter's safety is paramount, and the
damn!
referee
I said I was
may
gonna take the
stop it
eighth off,
here.
and look what happened.
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue.
Let me see what it looked like. They don't even show me what it about that it is. Hey, look how much time elapsed in between when
This
the
has been a
referee checked
very competitive round between these two.
and off the clock.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and
Now,
so I
per
gotta respect
undisputed,
both of
if
them.
you throwing and you missing, that's supposed to take away your stamina. This
That one
motherfucker
misses.
throwing, missing, I'm blocking. He's still going like a train.
And he just missed with that left jab.
I might have time to steal this round. I don't know if it's worth it
Through
though.
the hook, it didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Yeah, see, he gonna go running again.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here
I'm
in
gonna
round
get the
9.
damn fight over
Coming
with. I'm
off a
tired of
very
it.
tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges score,
How many punches was
there
that?
are no losers in this one.
Oh, wait a minute. You got me looking
Well, he
jacked
is in
up, bro.
big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
This is one of them fights I'm supposed to lose, but I'm not.
It's round 10.
Damn, you lost. I lost the last 3 rounds.
How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to
I can't
recover.
wait to see what
Now
the
they've
judges
got to
say. That
bluff
can't
it.
be
They've
true.
got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That uppercut doesn't land. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That jab won't score. Jab slightly off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, he didn't want it now.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles.
Yeah, I mean,
to
he
make
did.
sure
He
got
stuck
it.
around.
I'd
Like
say
they
to
tried to
that
get him that
in
one,
the
but
bag, there was no
it ain't work out for him. 73. That's crazy, man. I gotta get my power. He was nowhere near going down. This next camp, we gonna focus on power. And they didn't want to boost me. I keep beating this nigga ass. They didn't want to boost me. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just let me see if I can get a better cut, man. Fuck. I misassigned the bitch back. Damn. Yeah, we gonna spend some bread right quick. Get that man out here. I haven't took the 4 weeks, but I'm already 25. They ain't give me no shot at no belt. Like, they hogging the belts. But y'all want me to fight Roy Jones Jr. That's wild. All right, bro. Thanks for tuning in live, bro. I appreciate you, man. Go live so I can return the favor. All right, let's look at our opponent. So we got Mr. Samuel Kano, whatever. Um, I think he got me in weight. I got him a little bit. I got him in reach. I got him in reach by 3 inches. I'm 1 inch taller than him, and I'm younger than him. Let's look at his traits. So this is another fast guy. He's gonna have a whole lot of stamina. His power punching is not that bad, but his body resistance is good. But his speed is gonna be an issue. He won the last fought his 5 fights. He has the same traits, looks like, except he has his stamina going to increase after the third round. So what y'all seeing is human highlight reel. This upon being days and third win. So we got a slugger with a whole lot of energy. So this should be a good matchup. I'm gonna go back to this camera right here because I need to get my power up for sure. But that's the only reason why I could never keep making my power up. Like I keep getting hurt. But that's definitely an issue why I wasn't knocking these guys out. Let me get a sponsorship too. Let me get some. Let me see. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. right, let's see what we got. Breaking it down, I'm 86 overall, which is a massive improvement. I think last fight I came in 80. I don't know why my PlayStation be acting up. All right, but anyway, yeah. So let's take a look at my opponent. Once again, hold on. Here we go. So let's take a look at my opponent. He's a 93. So we saw all his information. You can take another look at it as we compare it to mine. My thoughts is like the stamina that he's going to be very durable, but I'm going to see if I can put the pause on him. As a matter of fact, let me check out my traits because if I have the fast hands, he might get knocked out. Like it's highly possible. I don't have the fast hands yet, but once I get the lightning hands, it's going to be on and popping. Let me put this on just to put it up. All right, so here we go. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a little something going on. 93 overall. He has, way more speed, and his stamina is top tier.
It's time
So
to fight
we want to
under
see
the
how this
full
goes.
moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker. And they do have a reach advantage here. And they'll be facing the Bobcat. And they will have a power advantage here. And these guys will be fighting in the cruiserweight division. Plenty of power and some good footwork as well.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
First up, Kingmaker from the United States of America. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. Against them, the Bobcat from Mexico. They are the WBC title holders.
So let's go ahead and get this fight on board.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. There's a counter shot. So much firepower here. Both trying for a knockout. Missing with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches.
Gotta take my time now.
There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. Counter punch. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know
I might
what,
get these
I'm just
this
that
fight,
notch
so.
above you. And so I got to
And this might be my last one. I gotta put my daughter back to sleep. She just got up. But I'm gonna try to make it a good one.
Well done with that counter shot.
It's only the first round, so I'm gonna kind of slow the pace a little bit. But I'm gonna try to break him down.
A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Lay down a little bit. Come here. You so busy back there. Come here. Oh my God. Here you go. Come on. All right, here we go, y'all.
I promise you all.
This is round one.
There's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses.
He hit me with something just now. Oh my God.
And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too
lie.
easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yeah, we still in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape.
And there's the bell for round three. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab doesn't quite connect. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard. Tonight for the judges.
Looking to land the hook. That jab doesn't score. The perfect counter lands.
Let's look at other better.
He misses with that jab.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to see what's going on outside my house. Like I said, every time I get on live, something weird be going on.
Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
This was a decent one.
Can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's
Swelling
going to
kind
put
of
a
bad, but I ain't really
firecracker
getting
on the
touched.
fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Jab does not score. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Which fighter will say no mas? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab doesn't find a home. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because
I'm
if they
still not really
haven't,
getting
it's
touched
going
too
to be...
much. I feel like I'm throwing with this food, but
After a really
my
strong
stamina
round,
ain't
let's see
going
if they can finish the job.
Todd,
right.
my
I ain't getting
motto
touched,
is,
right?
if it's not broken, why change it? An
I mean,
excellent
I'm getting,
last round, everything
you
works.
catch me with some
Wait for
shit.
the
I ain't gonna
reaction.
lie.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Hey, what you thought me this
Got
time?
out of the way of that right hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that uppercut. Straight right, just misses. Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch. Straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Can we figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That right uppercut misses. Right hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He just misses with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The right hook just missed. That jab misses. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left hook misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Talk about a one-sided 3. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Punch, counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt, and we may see an early stoppage here. And the Bobcat goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
He gonna get back up. Put that up, though.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took
Here comes the 10th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the jab. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These punches coming from every angle. Do you believe this? We wanted action, and they are delivering. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Hey, he ran, bro. You want that smoke.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there. But you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Alright, so I got a quick bag. I beat a champion, so they automatically put me in the top 5. So I'm gonna just advance the weeks and see if I can get me a title shot. If they offer me some BS, I'm gonna be upset. Like, they can't give the belt to me. I mean, nobody else over me. Let's see what they got. Still want me to fight some bombs, man. Good. Nice. I think my daughter better wake up, bro. Alright, so obviously I gotta take the Duray out. We're going straight power, man, in the training camp. Actually, nah, we can keep all that. Ten weeks is cool. Hopefully it's a championship fight. Now I gotta fight these. But this the worst part. I don't fight Rocky Marciano. Like, how he jumped the champion? Like, I don't get it, bro. I ain't feel like dealing with Usyk. I'm gonna fight this dude right here. I mean, he a champion, so me and him can run it back. I wonder how I tear my Achilles, and I ain't did nothing but was working on power, hitting the punching bag. I 86 overall. Let me check out my trades. All right, we're gonna rock with this then. All right, so y'all see me. Check out my opponent. All right, let me start over. So as you can see, he's pretty fast. He got good endurance. His head health is dropping. His power is like pretty good too. Um, he dropped the tribute from last time because I put the beats on him last fight. I plan on doing the same thing this time around too. So yeah, to see what happens.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker. And they'll have a nice reach advantage. And they'll be facing the Bobcat. You can see who has the power advantage. If you like quickness and you like power, this is the division for you. Tonight's fight in the cruiserweight division.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
First up, Kingmaker from the United States of America. Their last fight was a very close victory. Up against them, the Bobcat from Mexico. They are the WBC title holder, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America.
This
So
is
much
summertime,
hype.
killing season is hot.
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. find a home with that jab. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
I got time to get out.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You believe what we are seeing. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Missing with the hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The defense failed them. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hold that thought. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so.
On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. It's all offense all the time. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Punch, counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, he ain't really won.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go in round 5.
I'm trying
Who's
to make
gonna
sure
land
you
the
have
first
concussion.
big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's a counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Big whiff with the right hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. Well done with that counter shot.
Just like that.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You know we got to clip that. Got to clip that.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think...
Here we go, it's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter shot. Exchange punches. Just misses with that left uppercut. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter punch.
Yeah, he got me bleed.
They get caught. Straight right just misses.
Tell me how he ducked it. Oh, something going on outside. Hold on. FBI in my neighborhood. Somebody getting
This
killed.
round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
I mean, it shouldn't be me, because I ain't got nothing going on.
That was almost a 10-8 round.
Yeah, I
Complete
just took that
dominance.
one
I
off just
seriously hope.
to let that swelling go down a little
Round
bit.
8, and we're
But
off
I
again.
think I still
The
won.
round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Ooh,
An excellent last.
And the
ooh.
Bobcat goes
Flip it.
down.
Flip it.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
This is
Yes,
about
sir.
cheating right
We
here.
fight on here.
It's like the ref need to be asking him, is he okay, right? Catch.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Caution being thrown to the wind. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
This is the 10th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He gets to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style.
This dude ran for sure. He ran for sure. But still got whooped. Hopefully a title fight up next, right? Alright, my bad, y'all.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well, then come on in. It's time to watch boxing at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Kingmaker, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. Up against them, it's Spaceman, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll meet up as cruiserweights.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
First up, Kingmaker from the United States of America, coming off a very close win. They'll be facing Spaceman from Mexico. The last time we saw them in action, they saw
This bout,
so much hype. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fight. There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. Nice exchange here from both men. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who... There's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. No rest for the weary. With this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
jab not finding its target. A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Bell. Rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? And that hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What a nightmare scenario! Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. That was a big right hand. Went over the gloves. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in the sixth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he just missed with that left jab. straight right just misses. Which fighter will say no mas? Can't land that jab. Just missed with that hook. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That jab misses. Do you believe this? Nice counter punch. How about that time counter shot? These punches coming from every angle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Trying to land that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? This fight will continue. This round's still up for grabs. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And we enter the 8th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight has a real good flow to it. A lot of effort being exerted here. Tried to score with a jab. So much firepower here. Hook misses. Nice counter shot. like to see more jabs. Can't find a home with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? There's the bell to start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. That uppercut just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
It's round 10. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. How did he absorb that hook? A perfect counter lands. Incredible work rate. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. My daughter just woke up, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put her back to sleep. But if you like the comment, go ahead and if you like the content, sorry, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you already subscribed, appreciate you. Yeah, I'll be back on a little bit later though. Thanks for watching.